We all enjoy the atmosphere of packed stadiums, but sometimes euphoria turns into fateful episodes where darkness takes its toll. Get ready for the most shocking and extreme moments in football fandom. Meet Egon Oliveira, the Neymar lookalike who's been turning heads at Qatar World Cup 2022. He's got the Brazil gear, the sunglasses, the hat, the beard, heck, he's even got matching tattoos. It's like someone cloned Neymar and sent him to the World Cup. Who's not just a lookalike but a social media sensation, has a whopping 8.4 million followers on TikTok and 2.3 million on Instagram. That's more fans than some football clubs. Who knows, maybe Egon Neymar's charm is what Brazil needs for that sweet World Cup victory dance. Picture this, Manchester City, in the heat of the moment, came back from 2 goals down to secure the thrilling 3-2 victory over Aston Villa. As the final whistle blew, City's jubilant supporters couldn't resist the temptation and made a pitch invasion to rival any blockbuster movie. Now, here's the kicker. The Football Association took notice and decided to fine Manchester City a whopping £260,000 for the fans' behaviour. The FA stated that the club failed to ensure a peaceful post-match celebration, with fans encroaching onto the pitch and displaying threatening and violent behaviour. Meet Lewis Fowler, an 11-year-old football fanatic who went to great lengths to catch a glimpse of Liverpool's superstar forward, Mohamed Salah. You know those moments where you'd literally just do anything to meet your heroes? Well, Lewis took it a bit too literally. He and his brother Isaac were in hot pursuit of Salah's car, and let's just say things got a bit nosy along the way.
So you're running after the car?
Yeah, the car was like in front of me and then I hit this lamppost here.
With your head?
Yeah, with my nose.
Ouch. Salah, being the good sport he is, circled back to check on Louis. And even after a nosedive encounter, Lewis said he'd do it all over again to meet his hero. That's dedication. We jump into a jaw-dropping twist of fate during the 2016-2017 season. A pitch invader took center stage. He made a split-second decision that would go down in soccer history. We journey to the vibrant city of Naples, where the streets erupted in sheer joy and celebration as the mighty Napoli clinched the Scudetto. A single point earned in a nail-biting showdown with Udinese was all it took to bring the coveted trophy back to the heart of Naples. The streets were alive with passionate fans, waving flags, singing chants, and painting the town in the iconic Napoli blue. This historic celebration will forever be etched in the hearts of Napoli faithful, as they basked in the glory of their long-awaited Scudetto win. This Feyenoord fan didn't destroy his own body, but he sure went above and beyond for his beloved club. It's 2022, and the Rotterdam club is gearing up for a showdown against Roma in the final of the Conference League. One fan, fueled by an unshakable confidence in their team's victory, the die-hard supporter got a tattoo commemorating Feyenoord's triumph before the match even kicked off. As fate would have it, Nicolo Zaniolo and Roma had other plans.
Mckechnie floats one in towards Zaniolo, has brought it down beautifully and scores! Roma are the 2022 and very first Europa Conference League winners.
Get ready for a story that's as wild as it gets. It all started back in 1970, when Brazil clinched their 3rd World Cup title. The rules back then allowed the winning team to keep the original trophy right there in Brazil. Fast forward 13 years to 1983, and it seems like some daring individuals decided to pull off a heist that would put any Hollywood movie to shame. Under the cover of darkness, these audacious bandits broke into the cabinet where the iconic World Cup trophy was kept. The next day, the World Cup trophy was gone, vanished without a trace. To this day, that precious piece of football history has never been found. Brace yourselves as we revisit the shocking attack on Jack Grealish, who was assaulted by a Birmingham City fan at St Andrews Stadium back in March 2019. Paul Mitchell unleashed a vicious attack on Jack Grealish, who was playing for Aston Villa. This disturbing incident unfolded right on the pitch. Despite the horrifying assault, Grealish displayed incredible resilience, even scoring the winning goal in a 1-0 victory for Villa that day. The football community united in condemning the attack, with Birmingham City releasing a statement that underscored the utter unacceptability of such actions in the beautiful game. Let's turn our attention to a recent Champions League final, Liverpool versus Real Madrid, an electrifying atmosphere, anticipation running high. But as the teams prepared to battle it out, chaos erupted. With a mere 75,000 coveted tickets up for grabs and an eager crowd of millions vying for a golden entry pass, the odds of stepping foot onto the stadium felt like trying to catch a shooting star. Yet, even those fervent fans who shelled out exorbitant sums found themselves cruelly locked out of the stadium gates. Thousands of ticketless fans decided to embrace their inner renegades, scaling fences and darting past vigilant stewards in a mad dash to secure a cherished spot within the hallowed grounds. This audacious move left the genuinely ticketed fans standing helplessly on the wrong side of the stadium's threshold, their anticipation turning into frustration.
They want to fucking come here and look at what has happened. I am in tears. I paid hundreds and hundreds of pounds to come to this game tonight. I don't even want to watch this game anymore now. I don't want to walk into that stadium. Fucking joke.
Not everything on this list is bad. In fact, some stories remind us of the incredible power of love and solidarity. During a Besiktas vs Antalyaspor match, fans displayed an outpouring of love and support for earthquake-affected children in Turkey. At the exact time the earthquake struck southeastern Turkey, the game paused, and fans showered the stadium with teddy bears and stuffed toys of all sizes and colours. These heartfelt gestures from Besiktas fans were destined for children impacted by the earthquake, spreading love and warmth in the face of tragedy. It all kicked off on December 9, 2022. The original YouTube prankster, none other than Vitaly, decided streaking games was still a brilliant way to gain followers. This time, his plan didn't quite pan out as expected. Of course, he had to post a video about it, but here's the twist. It garnered a mere 186,000 views. A far cry from the glory days of his streaking escapades back in 2014, when he raked in over a whopping 16 million views. Picture this, the Champions League final, and Vitaly's got a new trick up his sleeve. He's convinced his girlfriend at the time to join in on the madness. She decided to follow in Vitaly's footsteps and make her own epic dash for glory. Instead of getting into hot water, Kinsey found herself in the most unexpected situation. Police officers didn't want to arrest her, they wanted photos with her. She became an instant sensation, gracing the covers of football magazines worldwide. It's safe to say that everyone absolutely adored her. Sometimes it's the craziest moments that lead to the most unexpected fame. What began as a seemingly routine match between the Toffees and Newcastle turned into one of the Premier League's most bizarre and unforgettable disruptions. This audacious individual had an astonishing plan. It was a spectacle like no other, and fans and players alike couldn't believe their eyes. This individual ingeniously used a metal zip tie to secure himself in place, making it incredibly challenging for anyone to remove him. The audacity of it all left everyone in disbelief. Of course, such actions come with consequences. Louis, as he's known, crossed the line by a mile. As a result, he received a 6-week prison sentence, a hefty $550 fine, and a 3-year ban from football. You've heard about teams with strong financial backing, but Nacional took it to a whole new level. Imagine being funded by none other than the infamous Colombian narcotics kingpin Pablo Escobar. Yeah, that's right, the man who was a legend in the criminal underworld was also a die-hard football fan. Pablo Escobar's unwavering support helped Nacional rise to the pinnacle of Colombian football. But their journey wasn't just about victories, it was marked by intense passion and, unfortunately, violence. Nacional fans, known for their fervour, had organised clashes that have led to tragic consequences, with deaths on both sides. And now, brace yourself for the number one spot on our list, Al-Masry SC. What began as a tale of passionate football fans took a dark turn, making headlines around the world for all the wrong reasons. Al-Masry fans incited the Port Said Stadium riot. The events that unfolded during that nightmarish night were nothing short of catastrophic. Fans and Al-Masry stormed their opponents, triggering a stampede that resulted in a horrifying toll of 74 deaths and 248 additional injuries. It was a scene of unparalleled football violence in Egypt. In the aftermath, the wheels of justice turned swiftly, as many fans were sentenced to jail time. But the shockwaves reverberated even further when, in April 15, an Egyptian judge handed down death sentences to 11 of the worst offenders. The incident left such a scar on Egyptian football that the domestic league was shuttered for 2 long years by the government. This tragic and shocking tale serves as a somber reminder to the dark side of football fanaticism, where passion can escalate into violence with devastating consequences. the madness doesn't end here. In our next video, we'll take you on a journey to discover the ridiculously expensive possessions owned by football legends. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more incredible football stories. Until then, keep the passion for the beautiful game alive.